wracają. Ej, matka z ojcem już wracają. Sukina zniszczona, a ja zmęczona. Taka zmęczona, nie mogę stać. Sukina zniszczona, a ja zmęczona. Taka zmęczona, nie mogę stać. 9 miesięcy się upłynęło. Młody kawaler przyszedł na świat. Ja więcej nie chcę szczęścia takiego. Takich chłopaków już nie chcę znać. Ja więcej nie chcę szczęścia takiego. Takich chłopaków już nie chcę znać.
everybody. Welcome. It's Coffee with Kevin. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning.
It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. Gather round and start to cheer. All your favorite friends are here. It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. All is fun and with the cheer. We won't stop till daylight nears.
Where the hell did the month of May go? This is the last day of May. Tomorrow is June 1st, the first day of meteorological summer, even though the weather was very cold this weekend. But you are at the right place at the right time. This is Coffee with Kevin on Polka Radio.
It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. Gather round and start to cheer. All your favorite friends are here. It's the time for polkas now. It's the time for singing loud. Listen for that polka cheer as we all are gathered.
Now, good morning to everybody coming to us on YouTube. That's right, I'm pointing at you people. Also, Facebook. Great to be with you on this Sunday morning. We have a lot of great music coming up for you. Stick around. Oh, a great way to start off this last day of May. The Dynatones, when the band plays a polka Grammy-nominated recording. Here's the title track, a WRS record release on this Sunday morning. Welcome on in.
Well, I've traveled the highways and been town to town, and everywhere bands are the same. They all love to polka and twirl around. Polka's the name of the game. When the band plays a polka, you just can't sit still. Bands everywhere swing and sway. When the band plays a polka, it makes you feel good. It makes all the blues go away. Everyone that you see, they are sure to agree that polkas are here to stay. At a picnic, lounge, or dance, you'll find twirling polka bands 24 hours a day. When the band plays a polka, you just can't sit still. Bands everywhere swing and sway. When the band plays a polka, it makes you feel good. It makes all the blues go away.
Taking you to the 1990 recording of the Dynatones, one called When the Band Plays a Polka. I don't know, Teresa Zhenka, if you're listening, but I already gave you a daily dose of Scrubby.
You're having breakfast with the bastard. It's Kevin Kurdziel on Polka Radio. Often imitated but never duplicated. He's one of a kind, that's for sure.
Hey, these guys were out in New Jersey this weekend down south in Wildwood. And send this out to everybody coming back from that big polka weekend. Here is Blue Magic.
All alone on Friday night, drink a little beer, wishing Susan was a queer. She must be mad at me, she didn't show. She thinks with her I'm gonna blow. Susan and down the road, Susan left me all alone. Susan, I wanna see you smile. Won't you talk to me a while? such sweet things like you're all mine. Now she won't give me the time. Suzanne and down the road, Suzanne left me all alone. Suzanne, I wanna see you smile. Won't you talk to me a while? Suzanne and down the road, Suzanne left me all alone. Suzanne, I wanna see you smile. Won't you talk to me a while?
A little Blue Magic, right? People on YouTube and Facebook. That's what that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna send this next one out to Stan Wagaki. I don't know. Maybe I should be worried because the last time he requested this, I didn't get it on the air, and he wanted to hear Suicide Polka. So I'll send this out to him, Stan. I hope you just like the song. Anyway, we're also gonna send this out to the Zhenkas for no particular reason other than Teresa just checked in with me, said they're having breakfast, so I guess I have to keep the stories clean until they're done. When Teresa's loading the dishwasher, then I'll start getting gross. Here's Suicide Polka. Stan, this is from the other night. I didn't get a chance to play it, so that's why I'm playing it for you now. And I might point out on this song there is only one fiddle, but they never tried to claim that there were two. There was only one, even though Wally played with the band, but he didn't play fiddle on this, much to his chagrin. On the harmonica. I don't know. Maybe there were two fiddles on that, but I'm not used to hearing two, so I can't tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know for sure.
Much, ladies and gentlemen.
Coffee, sarcasm, and a whole lot of polka music. It's the Breakfast of Champions. This is Coffee with Kevin on Polka Radio.
I didn't even plan it that way. Polka country musicians, some more fiddle music right now. Speaking of two fiddles, here's one called AA. That's where I'm going after the show.
the John Deere guy. Up on the tractor, trying to steer my daughters off home and my sons out of jail. Trying to get to church so I don't go to hell. I'm just trying to keep my wife, figuring out I'm married up so far and she married way, way down in Alabama where they love me. Same time, trying to write a song. Local country station will play. I'm just trying to stay out of AA. Come on, baby, right here. Say it. Trying to stay
That's too high for me. I can't sing that.
ever take one step
Somebody squeezes my ball.
Life's hard, family's weird. Sometimes you just need a beer. Can I get an amen? And I'm just trying to keep my daughters off home and my sons out of jail. Trying to get to church so I don't go to hell. I'm just trying to keep my wife, figuring out I'm married up so fine and she married way, way down in Alabama where they love me. Same trying to write a song. Local country station will play. I'm just trying to stay out of AA. Well, hey, I'm just trying to stay out of AA. Yes, I am.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make light of alcoholism, but you know, I have a dilemma because, like, I want to have a party with my neighbors, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know who drinks and who doesn't. So I started going to some of the AA meetings in the town just to see if I could figure out which of my neighbors don't drink and are alcoholics. And it's been pretty interesting. What was weird though, I walked in, it's supposed to be anonymous, but everybody turned around and said, "Hey, Kevin, how's it going?" Polka family.
Fiddlin' Freddie is our man. He's the best throughout the land. Listen to him play his country fiddle. Fiddlin' Freddie, play your song. Help the beat go on and on. Everybody promenade with the fiddle.
Listen, if I didn't become an alcoholic after playing with Polka family, I'm good to go for the rest of my life.
Gonna rise it up his bow. Play a song for young and old. Fiddle, battle, fiddle, fiddle, battle, fiddle. Country melody for you. Come on, y'all, and stop your shoes. Gather round and listen while he plays.
music coming up from your favorite artists. But first, these messages. You're listening to Coffee with Kevin on Polka Radio.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
But I'm
My
still
dad's
here.
going to a club, but
At least
not a
on
book
YouTube.
club.
I don't want to
a
listen
salsa
to
club.
this.
Finding new hobbies comes with
Sorry,
age.
Brian.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress,
When did I
finances,
reach
employment,
out
or
for
mental
help?
health,
Jeez,
don't
people are
wait.
hammering me
Reach
today.
out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
And now I'd like to introduce a new member of our musical family. His name is Kevin Kurdziel. He's polka music's sarcastic
I thought you were dead,
bastard,
Lawrence.
and he plays polka on the internet. Let's get back to more music. A 1 and a 2.
We go way beyond to get these promos, especially for the Zavichas listening in Ontario. And this is coming out from the Zhenkas. One called The Breakfast Polka. Starts out with that little, play, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but just give me the music already. Come on, enough with the nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to play the Eddie Biegai Wheel of Performance. That's right. Who will he sing with today? Even he doesn't know. We're going to bring you some polka dots right now. I always liked their candy dots. They were good. That was good marketing for the band. Hey, you got to build your brand any way you can do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have Sarcastic Bastard toilet paper. Matter of fact, we have a flash sale coming up on today's show a little bit later on during hour number 2, so stick around. Here's Alvin's.
Some
I just want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, just because I pay attention to detail, nowhere in this song do they mention the name Alvin. Nowhere. Think about it. Yeah, there you have Alvin's polka. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few minutes ago I was talking about alcoholism. It's not funny, but I was telling a story about how I go to AA meetings to see which of my neighbors are alcoholics. And Stan said, I'm going to hell. And I'm like, yeah, there's a special place for polka people in hell. They have a special section. It's called the Slovenian Polka Festival. Okay. Hey, listen, I like Slovenian stuff. Don't people out there, don't get your panties in a bunch. I just thought it was a good joke. So speaking of good jokes, this is not really a joke. It's more of a game show. So we're going to play a game right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I used to do this on, when I did the morning push. It's called the Eddie Biegai Wheel of Performance. Cause Eddie struggles with his brand sometimes. He doesn't know if he's Eastern style, if he's the bad boy, or if he's a hero, right? So we're going to spin the wheel and see where it stops. And I don't know. Does anybody have any guesses? It could, there's a lot of bands. Sometimes you even forget who Eddie sang with. So you never know. Let's see what happens. Let's spin the wheel right now.
Time for the Eddie Biegai Wheel of Performance. Where it will stop, we don't know. Which band will Eddie sing with today? Let's spin the wheel and find out.
Ready? Rasta!
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's slowing down. It looks like it might be Crusade. Oh, no, it's not Crusade. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this doesn't come up much because it's only a little tiny space on the wheel. It's Bud Hudinsky and the Corsairs. Yeah, remember Eddie sang with Bud Hudinsky on a CD, I think 1 or 2 CDs, and he actually cut the live CD from the Bethlehem Music Fest. We're going to listen to that now. It's the Eddie Biegai Wheel of Performance. This is one called Girl from New Jersey. I don't know who it was directed toward, but nevertheless. A cheap way to do a recording, right? Because they already have everything plugged in at Bethlehem Music Fest, so you throw a CD in the CD recorder and you got yourself a live CD. outages are still getting me. Emily, this is nuts. This is nuts, man. Tell me when I look high. Sounds like there were some elephants there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting this summer, but once summer is over, we have a brand new show coming.
From the creators of Bar Rescue, coming this fall to Polka Radio and YouTube, it's Polka Band Rescue with Kevin Kurgel and Jimmy Weber. Some polka bands need a kick in the ass, and these guys are not holding back.
I see 2 fiddles, but only hear 1.
Sorry.
Is that guy even plugged in? Let me go on stage right now so I can step in there.
Jimmy, he's not even trying to hide the fact that he's not plugged in. At first, I thought it was a wireless pickup, but nope, joke's on me.
If you see a black van sitting outside a festival this summer, it could be Kevin and Jimmy conducting reconnaissance on your favorite band. They are not holding back. If you catch their wrath, you're gonna cry.
Jimmy, what language is he singing in? His Polish is worse than mine. That's almost impossible.
Kevin, you are right about that. Neither one of you can sing Polish like I do.
Changing the landscape.
Yeah, but your name is Weber, which I found out is actually Polish.
It's Polka Band Rescue coming this fall to Polka Radio and YouTube. These guys are not screwing around, making polka music great again. Kevin Kurgel and Jimmy Weber.
If a guy can't cut his parts, maybe he should go. You're fired. Watch and listen to Polka Band Rescue this fall.
I still love that part. Oh, Mitch Biskup is here.
Kevin, hello. I have a good joke for you. At least I think it's good. Why don't lesbians wear makeup when they are on a diet? Because they can't eat Jenny Craig when Mary Kay is sitting on their face. Good night, everyone.
Oh, boy. We went right into the music after that, Mitch. You keep coming here telling the same joke. I'm like, you were on during the week. What's going on with you, man? You know what? If New Brass was still together, that would be the first episode of Polka Band Rescue, man. Sometimes you guys are really sloppy. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of wasn't. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. Sunday morning, 10:30 doesn't get better than this. Oh, you can't get any better than Happy Go Strange. And I dare a band to go out there and try to record it now. Come on. Come on, you mothers. Here's something called Let's Get Back to Me and You with a brass connection right now. A live lick, as they say. Get those tongues out, ladies and gentlemen. We have live polka music. I forgot I should send this song out to Yitzhak Bada Boom Bots. Come on, Yitz, you gotta listen to the show. Let's get back to me and you. I don't know what I did.
Oh my God.
How the bass is bouncing here, yeah. Yeah, Ricky Korkowski, he's probably working this morning, so he'll catch this on the replay on YouTube, but, you know, this one was for him as well. I forgot to mention that. Okay, I have so a live lick now with the new brass. We heard from Mitch earlier, and despite my last comment about the new brass, this was probably the tightest I ever heard them. 1979. It was Weasel and Steve Dudas on horns, Richie Bernier on accordion. This was a couple years after they released Raw at the Barrel, and they kicked Jan Simon out of the band. Either that or he was running from the bill collectors. Brass, September 1979, kind of the reorganization of the band. This was the first time that they actually only went with one accordion. That's because I wasn't available. I was only 11 years old, please. Although I probably would be more mature than Mitch. And we'll bring you one more live lick right now. Touch of Brass, Moonlight Polka. One of the things about Touch of Brass, this is a story I told during the week, but one time I remember listening to them at Seven Springs, and they were loud. I mean, they were loud, really loud. They're kind of on the cusp here, too, to be honest with you. Brian Jenkins wants to remind everybody to check out the merch store. We have new merchandise in there. And Brian, I'm going to do a flash sale hour number 2. All right, we're going to step aside right now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring you some messages from our sponsors. They support polka music here on Polka Radio, so we want you to support them. Even the guy giving away free yams. He's a good friend of mine, actually. He grows potatoes in my backyard. I'll let him use some of my property. Helps me with taxes.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
So if you're watching on YouTube, you heard the commercial for prediabetes, and he talked about managing weight. I manage my weight every day. It's a full-time job. I just got a raise too, so that's a good thing. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a new feature here on Polka Radio and Coffee with Kevin. It's Ask a Catholic Priest. Now I don't have the priest here today, but hopefully in the future I will. But this comes actually from Facebook, and people pose questions to Catholic priests on Facebook. So here's a question that somebody just randomly posted this morning. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was one day ago. How can I properly and safely dispose of a Ouija board? Ooh, I was nervous. I thought we were going to say use condom. How can I properly and safely dispose of a Ouija board? So Father Frederick Gruber, Father Gruber, he's a bastard. He says burn it. Oh no, he says destroy it and throw it away. Now the other father, Father Ron Floyd, he sounds a little nicer. Ron Floyd, I don't know. Father Gruber just sounds like he's like a male Karen. But Father Ron Floyd says to burn it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you like playing with fire, you can burn that Ouija board and then see what happens. Hey, this one's going out especially to the Jenkas.
She likes kielbasa, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. She likes kielbasa, that's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish. That's her dish. She likes kielbasa better than fish.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have, by popular demand, one more question for the priest. This is from Facebook. I think next week the priest will be here, if AI willing. Are narcissists possessed by demons, evil spirits? So once again, let me read that question. Are narcissists possessed by demons, evil spirits? And going back to Father Gruber again, I don't know about this Father Gruber, a little shaky. It is possible, but narcissism is a naturally explainable psychological disorder. By no means are all narcissists possessed. Okay, good. There's hope for me yet. And then Father Ron Floyd, he's kind of an optimist, I guess, but his take on this, and I like it because it's a quick one sentence answer. All demons are narcissists. Not all narcissists are demon possessed. There you go. But now he has to bring you another point because one sentence wasn't enough. Now he's got to pontificate, no pun intended. Be very careful about diagnosing people as narcissists. Narcissism is a clinical psychological condition, and even if you have well-founded suspicions, it serves no purpose to diagnose someone who's not your patient. So, Maureen, if you're listening to me, just remember that. Anyway, I'm probably going to catch crap. She's driving home from Wildwood, so I know she's listening. I haven't gotten any nasty texts yet, but probably because she just doesn't want to text and drive. Polka Riot right now, that's one is called Be There. Be There or Be Square. Just don't call me late for dinner.
I sympathize with your pain 'cause I know just what it's like to lose someone you've loved for so long. But reach out for my hand and we'll walk this path together. And when you need more strength, just listen to the song. And I'll be there to help you through the bad times. I'll be there to see them through the end. Just open up your eyes and see the world outside. You've got to get on with your life. It's a matter of time. I'll be there. I know sometimes you feel like you want to lose yourself, and all of those tears that you cry. But remember all the memories of all the love-filled years. Don't worry about life, 'cause I'm right here by your side. I'll be there to help you through the bad times. I'll be there to see them through the end. Just open up your eyes and see the world outside. You've got to get on with your life. It's a matter of time. I'll be there.
A little bit of Boys Will Be Boys. Not from the boys, though. This is from DVSTA. Hey, sometimes you just got to play this stuff because people request it, so here it is. Talk about vibrating bass. Hey, there's something in my jeans, too. play with toys. Immature bastards. Oh, I have to talk over the accordion solo like Hank. Hi, how's everybody doing? Okay, it's over.
We go down on the vocal boys, will be boys.
Coffee with Kevin. More than a polka show. It's an experience you'll never forget.
Doesn't surprise me it's Nick Corlick's favorite tune, Boys Will Be Boys. Here's a new one right now, not released yet, but going to be out shortly. One Too Many, the name of the recording from Live Wire. A World Without Music. A World Without Music means that this would be a talk show. Oh my God, it almost is.
Sitting around the campfire with the boys one summer night, playing music, singing songs, and laughing with delight. Then someone asked the question, what if music wasn't there? I looked at him surprised, with my hands up in the air. I say the world without music is like a world without love, and all the stars from heaven would come crashing from above. There'd be no songs to dance to with the one you're thinking of. A world without music would be a world without love. I thought about the question for a long time after that. I listen to my music every day. It helps me through my day, brings happiness my way. It helps me
The boys just want to have fun.
my way. I think a world without music is like a world without hope. No song to make me feel good when I'm at the end of my rope. No song to tell you that there will be better days, I know. A world without music is like a world without hope. I thought, what would it be like if I never heard a song? All holidays and festivals would seem so very wrong. No songs to help us pray to God, to help us from above. No songs to set the mood, to help us fall in love. I know a world without music would be a world without joy. No children singing songs to bring happiness. Oh, this world without love and hope and happiness and joy. A world without music would be one that I'd avoid.
There you have it, brand new from Live Wire. It's going to be released very shortly. I don't know, Steve Janka, maybe you know when it's coming out. One called A World Without Music. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Sunday rant. I am pissed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about 2 sips away from completely losing my mind on this Sunday morning. I need to talk about something that is masquerading as progress, but it's actually a daily exercise in psychological warfare. I am talking about the absolute unmitigated disaster that is the paper straw. Who approved this thing? Who sat in a boardroom, looked at a piece of tightly rolled construction paper and said, yes, this is the future of beverage transportation. It's an architectural nightmare. Now follow me here. You've got a drink. Maybe it's a nice coffee. Maybe it's a nice thick milkshake, and you insert a column of paper into a liquid. What do you think is going to happen? Within 4 minutes, and maybe I'm being a little liberal here with the time, 4 minutes tops, the structural integrity completely collapses. It turns into a sad, soggy, mushy spitball. You try to take a sip, and the top just implodes like a cheap tent in a hurricane. And don't get me started on the texture. That's another thing. Drinking through a paper straw feels like you're trying to suck your beverage through a toilet paper roll, or even that, maybe some rolling paper, right? It sticks to your lips, it tastes like wood pulp, and it completely ruins the flavor profile of whatever you're drinking. I didn't order an iced caramel coffee with a hint of cardboard. Come on, Karen, let's be serious here. Look, I want to save the planet, you know. I'm all for protecting the sea turtles. Truly I am. Well, not really, but hey, it sounds good, right, folks? But making humans suffer through the agony of a melting straw is not the answer. Give me something like bamboo. Give me pasta straws. At least they would last, right? Give me a sippy cup lid. Heck, I will happily unhinge my jaw with a python and pour the drink directly down my gullet before I use another one of these paper abominations. Now, you have to admit that our society has come pretty far. We've sent rovers to Mars, people to the moon. We have artificial intelligence. That's right. AI is writing poetry. It's even writing polka music, by the way. But we can't invent a biodegradable straw that doesn't dissolve in liquid before I can finish my drive to work. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. What is this world coming to? All right, I'm done. My straw collapsed into my cup, so I have to go fish it out with a napkin. Hit me up on Facebook or on YouTube and let me know what you think about paper straws. Because quite frankly, I think they suck. No pun intended.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Paper straws suck. I hate them. And whenever I think about paper straws, I think about Frank Borzymowski. I don't know why. Do I fish him out of my coffee? No. But nevertheless, all by my lonesome. I think I thought of Frank Borzymowski because when I said that, I was talking about sippy cups. Fly My Lonesome, Frank Borzamowski. Hey, I just realized that 10 o'clock mass let out. I see a lot of people walking. And again, the door to my studio was locked, but this guy walked in.
Father, into your hands I commend my spirit.
Hey, Jesus, how's it going? Yeah? Oh, good. I can hear him, but I can't see him. But he did come into the room. I know that because I saw him. Well, I saw him walk through the door. I did. And then he disappeared. Here's one for Maureen right now as she's cringing on her ride home. One of her favorites from Mike Costa and the Beat. Any over and unders on the Beat reunion tour? Here's one called Poor Girl. I muted it because I was singing the wrong words. I don't know what he's saying. Poor girl, what she lacked in wealth. Well, let me tell you, she made up for it in other spots, in other areas. Hey, while Maureen's making the trip north on the Garden State Parkway, that highway of hell. Little White Cloud, another one of her favorites. Yeah, that's right. We're in the portion called Maureen's Greatest Hits here on Polka Radio, your source for polka music and entertainment on the World Wide Web. Hey, we have a flash sale coming up very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Sarcastic Bastard merchandise. It's going on discount.
Sometimes the thunder
Connie and I always enjoy listening to Coffee with Kevin on Polka Radio. Caffeine and polka is a great way to start the day.
Stan wanted to hear some Polka Shamrocks as Maureen is making her way back. We'll reminisce with Maureen right now on this one called the Star Attraction Polka. Chris Bogdan is looking for this tune, a live version, and I don't know if the Shamrocks didn't play it live because I can't find it. Maureen sings a song to me every night. That's how I get to sleep. Not really. Just some schlep from Buffalo. Folks, if you aren't listening just on the network, you really need to go to YouTube or Facebook because the comments I make during the songs is what makes the show, I think. I really do. I don't know. I have to say so myself. I don't know. You tell me, Stan. One of those songs that really paints a picture in your mind, like some of them don't, but this one really does. I don't know, for some reason I see myself up on stage. Oh, did you hear those piano glisses? That was Maureen. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bring the mood down, but could you imagine life without polkas? Oh, that would suck. I send this out to my buddy Ricky. Yeah, some Prime Drive right now. This is taking you back to Polkabration. Ricky recorded this. He's very proud of this recording. And it's a good one. Life Without Polkas, Jay-Z on the vocal. As Rico would say, this is a slammer. Yeah. Unfortunately, that word rhymes with something else that is a dirty word to me. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in a couple of minutes, we're going to play that game that we started during the week called Take a Chance, where I play a song from my library that I never played before, and it's from a band I never heard of.
All right, thank you. That's all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step aside right now, bring you some messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with more polka music, some segments coming up, as Jimmy Weber would say, right? Jimmy Wegman, yeah. You know, he doesn't own a grocery store, he owns a grill company. Jimmy Weber, he's such an innovator, came up with the segments.
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're going to go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you going to do? You're going to go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You got to dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. I know you won't, because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
The only station that puts a bounce in your step. Polka Radio.
Little boy, my father said to me, come sit beside me, son, and tell me what you'd like to be. I thought a while and then I knew just what I'd really like to do. I smiled at Dad, and this is what I said. I wanna be a polka hero. I wanna be a polka star. Chciałbym ja grać polską muzykę in the ballrooms and the clubs of cities near and far. Sometime later on I joined a little polka band. Concertina, trumpet, drums, and just one music stand. The people came from miles around to listen to our happy sound. When they'd ask, I tell them of my plan. I wanna be a polka hero. I wanna be a polka star. Chciałbym ja grać polską muzykę in the ballrooms and the clubs of cities near and far.
Not quite as good as Rick Rizzuto, but I'm working on it.
As the years went by, our band became one of the best. We played Detroit, Buffalo, Chicago, and
Buffalo.
the fans would come to hear us play that Chicago boogie way. When they'd ask, I tell them of my plan. I wanna be a polka hero. I wanna be a polka star. Chciałbym ja grać polską muzykę in the ballrooms and the clubs of cities near and far. Now I am a
throughout. Not throughout, but throughout the land. If I said that, my mother would say I was talking like a honky. What are you, a honky? No, I play honky. Hey, Blues One, check in the Versatones Live 1982. And yes, Emily, Jimmy Weber does own the Weber Grill Company. They also have a new line of clarinets now, too. You can set them on fire and play them. You can use propane to do it. All right, we're going to get Gene Rayburn in here now with the big horse teeth. That's right, the big horse teeth and that pencil microphone that he used to use. Looks like my member. Anyway, we're going to play something right now, and I turned the metadata off on YouTube so that you don't see the song title. But this is something that, well, it doesn't matter if you see the song title, actually, because we're not playing Name That Band. We're playing Take a Chance. This one is a band called Paul Dropchick from Detroit, and apparently I never listened to this before, so I'm taking a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to be good or is it going to be bad? I'm going to say, now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not going to be horrible, but by today's standards, not that good. So let's listen to Del Rey Polka right now. Oh, I'm taking a chance on this one. I expected. It's not bad. As they would say, it's not my cup of tea, but then again, I drink coffee, so what do I know? Yeah, Del Rey Polka, it has some potential. Listen, I wouldn't flush this one down the toilet. No, I would not do that. I would not flush this one down the toilet, although, you know, it's really not up to my standards, but then again, I really don't have any standards, so that's just the way it goes. Farts are always funny. Coming up in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you the Polka Radio Flash Sale. The Flash Sale looks a lot better on YouTube. You can actually watch it, and I can show you the merchandise. If you're just listening on the network, I can't do that. But what I would recommend is stay on the network, but pull YouTube up on your TV and just keep the sound out. This way you can still listen to Polka Radio so that our numbers keep growing by leaps and bounds. And you can look at the merchandise we have available coming up next. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Del Rey Polka. from Paul Drobczyk. So I don't know if anybody out there knows Paul Drobczyk. Is he still around? What is he doing these days? Maybe, who knows? I don't know. Hey, he could be the next mayor of Detroit. So Paul Drobczyk for mayor, unless he's dead, then we'll just go visit him in the cemetery. But it's Polka Radio, and it's time for our flash sale. So just give me a minute here because I have to change some things around. That's right, I have to change some things around, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can bring you our flash sale. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the flash sale for this last day of May. We're trying to clear out the warehouse because June 1st we have new merchandise coming in. We just got a bunch of new Sarcastic Bastard merchandise, and that's what I wanted to cover with you folks here on the flash sale. That's right. And again, the flash sale it's best to watch the flash sale on YouTube or Facebook because I can show you all the new merchandise that we have for the Sarcastic Bastard. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We now have Sarcastic Bastard t-shirts. And if you are looking on the website, you can hopefully see that. I don't know. Is it moving? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know, Brian. There we go. Wait. I don't know. Something's messed up here. So, I don't know. I can't show it on the webcam for some reason. The website's there, but I can't scroll. It's not scrolling for me. I don't know, Brian. Why isn't it scrolling? It's showing up here. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, nevertheless, it doesn't matter. This is the joys of doing live programming. So we do have Sarcastic Bastard t-shirts, both men and I was going to say, yeah, men and guys. No, it's men and women t-shirts. So ladies, if you want, now I'm only doing this for our customers here on Polka Radio, and those of you watching on YouTube, I'm going to discount this right now by 15%. You have to use the code GIFTS for dads with a Z. But if you use that code, you will save 15%. I'm only keeping this code active until 12 noon, until the end of the show. But get your Sarcastic Bastard t-shirt. If you order it today with expedited shipping, you will have it by June 5th, which means if you're going to Ocean Beach Park Polka Days, you can wear this. And so we will definitely like to see how you would look in that. That's right. So come down to, we want you to come down to Ocean Beach Park Polka Days with the Sarcastic Bastard t-shirt. Now, you don't have to just buy Sarcastic Bastard stuff. You could buy Morning Madness stuff. We have Morning Madness Christmas ornaments. Hey, listen, Christmas is only 6 months away, ladies and gentlemen. So, well, 7 months really, but it's only less than 7 months away. So get your ornaments now, because if you wait until December, Morning Madness ornaments will be sold out. They'll still be sitting in Korea for the next order, but we won't order that many because we don't want to get stuck with them in the warehouse. So you got to order them today, ladies and gentlemen. Morning Madness polka ornaments or Sarcastic Bastard t-shirts. We also have Sarcastic Bastard. What else do we have for the Sarcastic Bastard? Let me see here. We have a Sarcastic Bastard bumper sticker. Now, if you put that on your automobile, ladies and gentlemen, listen, it doesn't get any better than this, because people are going to be like, hey, look at that guy with that great BMW. He drives like shit, but he has a great bumper sticker on his car, right? So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about what you would buy from our merch store. And I don't want to disparage any other shows. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have a favorite IJ, a favorite show, you might like Off the Hook, right, on Friday afternoons, buy their t-shirt. They have a beautiful t-shirt there. And you know what? I don't care if Steve and Teresa get mad at me. I am going to discount it 15% right now. That's right, 15% off till 12 noon. So there you have it. That is our flash sale. And, ladies and gentlemen, we don't take these things lightly here on Polka Radio. So make sure you buy the merchandise. I want to see you rocking that merchandise on the beach. And soon we're going to be selling Sarcastic Bastard toilet paper so that you can wipe your ass with me whenever you feel like. And speaking of wiping your ass, here's one called Polish Girlfriend. That's right. If you have a Polish girlfriend, you might have to clean her up. Oh, we're going off the rails.
Like
yes they will. Here we go. Ricky, here's some Stash Galanka right now. That's right. And I'm going to look for that other file today. This is a 1990. No, this is the 81 recording, but I'm going to see if I can find the 84 recording that Johnny Wonderlick's looking for. I heard a whistle in there. Yeah, so Stash Belanda was also a butcher, and sometimes he would get confused, and people would call him to book the band, and he would book the jobs by the pound. Yeah, that's right. How much for a 4-hour gig? Well, I'll charge you $25.60 a pound. But is that a pound of the guys, or I don't know? That's probably a pound of a station wagon. Have station wagon, have the old Ford station wagon, will travel. I remember Stash Galanka traveling, and he had that station wagon that would like almost be completely down, the back bumper hitting the ground. No potholes, please. We're going to bring you a survey about hamburgers in a few minutes. Why? I don't know. Here's one again for morning, one called The Love Bug, The Boys Live.
I like the girls, love to make the heart smell. Then suddenly it hit me this funny little feel I felt. I tried to run it, but it finally caught up with me. And how can you run to something that you can't see? Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. Really took me by surprise. Oh, that little bitty teeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny thing they call the love bug. Oh, that love bug. Sometimes it just gets you.
Polka Radio, it's Coffee with Kevin. You're having breakfast with the bastard on a Sunday morning. You bring the coffee, I'll bring the polkas. I think I've kept up my end of the bargain, but where the hell is your coffee? My mug is empty over here. You people are falling asleep on the job. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, because why these surveys are done, I don't know. People just don't, or organizations just don't have anything better to do with their money. So, somebody recently did a survey, and they want to know what everybody's favorite burger topping is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this comes as a big shock. 67% of the people surveyed said cheese. Oh my God, I would have never guessed. And then after that, 5% less, 62% say lettuce. That's right. And then 58% come in. It's tied, ladies and gentlemen. 58% tomato, 58% ketchup. Now, you know what question I'm going to ask? Did they just combine the two and say, do you like tomatoes and ketchup? And people just both, if you like tomatoes, you like ketchup, right? So it doesn't surprise me that they came both in at 58%. Then 53% say they like onions. So onions actually outpaces pickles because pickles only comes in at 44%, mustard at 44%, bacon at 38%, avocado at a mere 15%, fries. Now, I don't know why people would put fries on your hamburger. You could put like those onion straws, but that doesn't even make the list. And then eggs. Now, I have had hamburgers with an egg on it, and it's pretty damn good. A little messy, but it's good. And then if you throw some, depending where you live in New Jersey, either Taylor ham or pork roll on it, it's a winning combination, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie to you. And some people would say it's to die for. Why you would die for food, I do not know, unless you're choking. That's the only reason why you should die for food, right? But people say, oh, that was so good, it's to die for. I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things that people come up with. Whoever coined that term anyway. We're going to open the window right now with Rich Leklovsky and probably throw me out. got to clean up over here. Maureen is like 5 minutes away. Lucky thing I don't smoke.
Open the window, give me your tender kiss.
So I don't know, Stan. I heard that Emily got the TV mounted. I said the TV mounted. I didn't say it the other way. Don't get mad at me. She got the TV mounted so that she could watch The Sarcastic Bastard in comfort. Right? I believe that's the reason. Oh, a little premature ejaculation there from Mike Costa and the Beat. One called Promises. Hey, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Hooked on Polka is coming up today at 4 o'clock, 4 to 6. I believe they're going to be live and in color. And at 12 noon, following this show, Steve Zelenik. And then, of course, Ohio's Polka Linda with the Ohio Polka Show at 2 o'clock. All here on Polka Radio.
It doesn't mean that I can live with
Okay, there you have it. One called Promises. More music coming up for you right after this.
Thank you so much. Promises, Polka.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
This is the Chef of Love, Chef Jannard, TV host and restaurateur. My grandparents harvested their land to sell food and share this overflowing bounty with our community. Grandma said, for every yam we pick, we give one away. In the world they cultivated, I love preparing and eating dinner with my family on Sundays. When our resources changed, food assistance programs sustained us. They gave me fuel to start my first culinary business at 16 years old, and inspiration to donate the extra food in my community. Through my life, I've developed an appetite to work with others to ensure everyone has access to the nutritious food we need to thrive. Together, we can help end hunger. Come on, join the movement with Feeding America by volunteering, donating, and advocating. Learn more at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
So I'm always trying to keep you educated on the network here, ladies and gentlemen, not just about polka music, but by a lot of things. And if you were listening or watching on Facebook or YouTube, then you heard the commercial and I thought it was Chef Jannard, but no, it's Chef Jannard. It's actually Chef Jannard Wells. So Steve and Teresa, you're going to appreciate this. So he is a primarily famous chef. And he is an executive chef and has a best-selling cookbook, and he's also a TV show host. So he has a show called The Chef of Love because, he says he's the Chef of Love, right? Free yams for everybody, right? He's famously known by this nickname, emphasizing his belief that food and family are the ultimate unifiers. He is also a James Beard House honored chef who hosts New Soul Kitchen Remix on Clio TV. I don't watch Clio TV. And Savor, not Savior, but Savor the City on TV One. He's also appeared on the Food Network, the Today Show, and the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I got to get him as a guest here. I really do. I'm going to work on this week, and I'll see if I can get him to phone in. He specializes in fusing traditional Southern comfort food and Cajun flavors with modern global innovations. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Chef Jannard Wells. Steve and Teresa, there is the mystery solved for us today. We're going to bring you some G-Notes right now. G-Notes live. Yeah, song for everybody that just left the orgy in Wildwood. Here's one called Y'all Come. They want to know who was coming. They said, y'all come. Well, apparently a lot of the Lancers came. That's right. So let's listen to Lancers Came right now, live lick from Dan Gurry and the Dynadukes. Do I sense a theme? I know, Maureen. It's Sunday morning. I know.
Oh, my God.
By the way, phenomenal Polish. You know what's bad about a guy singing bad Polish? It's a guy singing harmony to him and singing it word for word. Right, Teresa? All right, I have to behave myself now. I see Maureen walking up the stairs. What? I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah, listening to Dan Gurry and the Dynadukes live at Grand Rapids. I think this was 1989. Here's one called Lancers Came. And to complete the theme, we have something coming up from Crusade right now. Matt Lewandowski will introduce this song for you. This way I don't have to talk. All right, here we go.
This is a classic love song about food, and I'm sure you know what I'm going to talk about, right? Hello, is anybody out there? Are you listening to me? Thank you. I need some response. You know, the President of the United States comes on TV and you respond to him. I want the same recognition here, okay? Even though I'm not the president, but, you know, I rule on this song, okay? Well, anyway, lover or your lover's lover, hold them tightly and sing these words passionately into their eyes, Mama Drizka, because I'm talking to you, baby doll. Okay? Sing these words passionately into their eyes. Just follow the bouncing ball across the TV screen, and you'll have good time with me, okay?
Okay.
So without further ado, here I go. Everybody grab your ketchup, mustard, and relish. This is called the hot dog song. Here we go. Hot dog for you. Hot dog for you. Hot dog for you.
Oh my God.
Hot dog for you. They call me Hot Dog Joe. I got a ding weenie. Hot dog for you. Hot dog for you. Hot dog for you. I got a ding weenie. Hot dog for you. They call
they call him Hot Dog Joe, they call me the Sarcastic Bastard. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Coffee with Kevin. And tomorrow, all week long, actually, Morning Madness will be recorded once again. Yeah, I have to do that goddamn commute. And so I'll be listening to myself tomorrow. Take care, everybody. And this one is going out to everybody who closed the Oceanic last night. And I don't know what that means, but probably means that they were done by 11:30. No, I don't know.
Hot dog for you, I got a teeny. Hot dog for you, they call me Hot Dog Joe.
I had a little bit. Maybe we'll have to have that for lunch.
Oh, baby doll, I know you're liking the hot dog, and I really, really appreciate it. But I like it right there, just like that.
Once again, take care, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Morning Madness, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, right here on Polka Radio. Steve Zelenik coming up at noon.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for the hot dog king himself, Matt Lewandowski.
It's not too early to talk to your child about drinking. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. That's underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. This message brought to you by SAMHSA and this station.